Hey y'all, say y'all, peace and Palo Santo 6. It is your girl Lika, the hippie healer, and welcome to the channel. To all of my returning viewers, hey soul cousins. So happy, so blessed, so thankful to have you back. And to my new subscribers, welcome to the soul family. Just spreading love, light, insight, and helping each other better navigate this beautiful human experience that does not always feel so beautiful. For all the likes, the comments, and the subscribes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. A million times thank you. Your love and support means so much to me. And I send it back to you 100 times fold. Let's get into the energy because I'm like super excited and anxious to just do that. All right? I'm like, let's get to the intro so I can get to the good stuff. But I want to pull from the Angel and Ancestors Oracle cards today. That's just where I'm being nudged to. So let's see what's going on in the energy. Divine Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, Cosmic Family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for the collective. Clear and accurate messages for the collective. What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? Please just block out any interferences so I get these messages across and protect my space. Any dark magic, evil eye being sent my way, it's the way of my platform. I ask that you return it back to sender, magnified and bonded to them. Protect my crown chakra as I get these messages across. Protect and open up my third eye chakra. Sorry, y'all, hold on. Protect and open up my third eye chakra so that I can dive deeper into my intuition to give further clarification of the cards that come out today. I feel like I'm super close to the camera. Okay. That seems not so bad. I don't know if that made me closer or further. I can't tell. Hold on. Alright. Please protect my third chakra as I get these messages across so I can clearly interpret the messages that come out today. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Divine Spirit, guys, what is it that the collective needs to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that their higher self wants them to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that their higher self wants them to hear and know the most at this time? Some of you really cannot wait for it to be fall. Somebody was just saying that. Like, I just can't wait for it to be fall. Very concise messages for the collective. What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that their spirit guides, higher self, ascended masters want them to hear and know the most at this time? Just this one? Okay, I don't know why I feel like more came out good. What I'm looking at, but I guess not. Okay, so we have a lady. Says, enjoy growth and reap rewards. For a lot of you, August is going to be very abundant. A lot of you are going to end in this summer with your finances looking really well. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. I keep hearing work hard, play hard. Work hard so you can play hard. I feel like some of you, it's like you're working hard, but you actually haven't even got to the point where you may be like out celebrating. Like, or like, I don't know. It's like, you know how most people like will wait like they'll say like stack timber, like September will roll around and people are like, oh yeah, I'm about to start stacking up now. Like for some of you, you're kind of in that energy early, where it's just like the finances are very important to you right now. Tell me more, Spirit. Please understand all of my readings are general. So do not force anything to fit. This can apply to you or someone who's in your energy, knowingly or unknowingly. Our readings are also timeless, so this can apply to past, present, or future. So flip and switch the roles, they apply to your situation. Take what resonates to you in your situation and leave the rest behind. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. Honor your inner knowing. So I don't know why when I seen this card, it's like for some of you, you may have like groups of friends who like, yo, come on, like, come on, let's get outside, let's do stuff. And you're just at a place where it's like, this is not, like, you just feel like, I don't know, like you're not missing nothing. Like some of you feel like you're supposed to be preparing for something, you don't even know what it is, but it's like it's like your spirit is guiding you to that. That could be for some of you. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay. Shit is falling, but it ain't flying, and I don't like that. Clear and concise messages, Spirit. Clear and concise. Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Yeah, some of you are going through a place of transformation. It could be in a place where it's like certain environments are not really you're starting to feel like you don't belong in certain environments anymore. Like you've outgrown them. Give me one more card, Spirit. One more. Oh, let me shuffle one time. Give me one more card for this energy. One more. Okay. Yeah, retreat and recharge. I knew it. Hermit. It's giving me that energy. It's so crazy because it's like I seen the first card where it's like, you know, enjoy growth and reap rewards, but it's giving me the energy like, even though that may be your energy, like there's like abundance. Some of you is like the reaping your rewards is enjoy growth and reaping rewards. It's not okay, let's go out and, you know, party and spend money and like it's not giving me that energy. It's giving me the energy like y'all are locked in, but y'all are locked in early. Like, and I'm not saying that you haven't done anything this summer where like you've enjoyed the summer, but some of you it's like, okay, I've had my little fun, you know, I've done my little, you know, here and there. Like now I'm just kind of ready to lock in. And for some of you, you actually didn't really do much of anything this summer. You've been really just kind of in like doing like inner work or like. Now, and I'm not saying that you haven't done anything, but it's just like that has not been the thing. Having a good time has not been the theme of your summer. Going out, celebrating, enjoying, like, you know, it has not been that hasn't been the theme of your summer for some of you. Some of you already ready to go in hermit and the summer ain't even over yet. And I really do feel like it has a lot to do with like you're going through like some type of ascension or upgrade. And some of you want to be prepared for something. Like some of you don't even know what's coming, but it's like you can feel that you have to be prepared for something. It's kind of weird though, y'all, because I kind of feel like that too. I really just don't. I'm not 100% sure what. And I don't really like to talk politics on the channel, but I really don't know what 2025 holds for us. But I'm absolutely like understanding the importance of like, I'm feeling this like thing in my gut where it's like passport ready. Me and my son being passport ready is like detrimental. You know? I'm just getting that feeling. And shoot, if I gotta move, Africa, here we come. Africa, here we come. I'm telling you. Let me see something here. First one we have is lady. Let's get into the textbook definition so I can see what's going on here. 48. Right, so it says enjoy growth and reap rewards. Reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Growth. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. The lady, known as the Empress in the traditional tarot, is a representation of the goddess in her most fertile form. She is abundant, bountiful, and a creative being. Yes, some of you are really in a fertile, abundant energy where you can manifest things very easily. And I think for some of you, it's not making you want to put yourself out there, but I think it's making you actually want to sit in your energy so you can make sure you're manifesting something that is most favorable for you. Okay. Almost like that energy where it's like, you know how we pray for abundance, we pray for blessings, but it's like, pray for like the clarity and the maturity and the whatever to be able to maintain it when the blessings come. Because we can be blessed all day, but if you're blessed and you're not in the right spirit, mind, body, spirit to keep it, or to actually be able to make the best of the situation, then what good does it really do? Alright, says she is an abundant, beautiful, and creative being. She is closely connected to nature because it is her child. She represents maternal energy and has more than enough love to give all who need nurturing. Yes, she is a representation of the goddess Venus too, and yearns for a rich relationship with her counterpart, the Lord. In this card, she holds an apple. Its seeds form a pentagram. Its seeds form a pentagram. Hold on, y'all. I'm so sorry. It says the seeds form a pentagram, which in paganism represents the 5 elements of life. Fertility, growth, and abundance are all imminent when the lady arrives in your life. All the seeds you have planted are coming to life, and there are plenty more reward to come. In a material sense, this card can represent financial security and comfort. It shows that there will be more than enough to go around. If you're making business deals or setting intentions to create financial growth, this card indicates a considerable amount of monetary success. The lady can also usher in other forms of abundance, opportunities, marriage, proposals, and even the birth of a child. She will help you respect nature and connect with its forces in order to have a genuinely supported journey through life. Yeah, it's giving me the energy like y'all are really in a very abundant energy. But it's not meant for you to just do anything with it. You're meant to do something that comes from like your spirit, your soul. And that's why the next card is Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. Being in tune, being balanced is going to be very important for making the most of your blessings when they come in. Because you are going to be in a situation where you're going to manifest a lot. A lot of seeds that you've planted some time ago are going to start coming to fruition. But it's like, okay, now that it's here, it may be, for some of you, maybe it's unexpected. For some of you, maybe you don't feel like 1,000% like in the right space to receive it. And I think that's why for some of you, your spirit is calling for you to just like retreat, recharge and retreat. because I have a great feeling that if some of you don't do that, it's gonna be like you're gonna get the blessings and you're gonna be happy about them, but it's gonna be like, okay, now what? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, it's definitely giving me that energy. It's like, yeah, God bless, universe, God bless me, but also give me the clarity to be able to keep it, or to something with it. Make it worth make it worth lasting, or something like that. Next energy is Medicine Mother. Too. Right, so it says, Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. Take action. Do what you need to do. Mother always knows best. They say, and it's true. We all know a maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful. And this Medicine Mother has gone through many ups and downs. She has lived and she has lost. She knows what it's like to suffer and want to give up. So the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes. And it's okay for things to come to an end. It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. The Medicine Mother reminds you that even though you will have low lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and to support others. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next step forward. There's an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. You actually know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you're being guided to take action. Action requires courage. But your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. Take just one step. When you do, the next one will be presented to you. I knew it. I knew that feeling. I said it. I said somebody is going to get blessings, and it's like, okay, now what? Like, you're in a place where it's like, okay, now what? Like, I start getting these blessings, and like, now what? Now what am I going to do with them? And quite frankly, what some of you need to do with your gifts, especially if it's like monetary success, opportunities, whatever it is, you need to take that and use it and use your gifts. Like, okay, for example, even me with readings. If I was to get given more monetary success, I would use it to pour into this. You know what I'm saying? Rather, I don't, damn, shit. In what ways, I'm not sure. Not 1,000% sure. I don't think I've even thought on that. But I would use it to pour into my gifts and my talents, so I can maybe reach more people. No, right. Ooh, that is nice. This is actually a good message. Making me think too. I'm a part of the collective, so it makes sense. It's like once you're given these blessings, it's not for you to just go and splurge and, oh yeah, now I can go and flex and I can do this and that. Like, no, use it to pour into other people. Use it to serve. Because honestly, you'll always continue to create abundance if you do so. And for some of you, maybe you're not 1,000% sure off the top of your head. Like, okay, boom, like, okay, I use it to pour into my gifts, but how or what? And that's what this time is going to be for. This recharge and retreat, or retreat and recharge. That's what this time is going to be for. To really sit and understand and get in tune with your inner knowing. Get in tune with your higher self, not your ego self. That's what this energy is giving me. And for some of you, it's like you're multifaceted. You are many things. You are not one of anything. You're not just this one way. Like, you're multiple things. You are multifaceted. You're multifaceted. Look at this person. He's an eagle. What is he? An eagle, a wolf, a tiger. I think. You know, shit. I don't know. You are a multifaceted person. And some of you are really get to learn like what it is that you're like, whatever these gifts. Ooh. Just got a message for somebody in particular. Hopefully they come across this message. I don't want to get too deep into their situation. But for some people, you could be experiencing some type of karma or having some trouble breaking a karmic cycle, like where it seems like, damn, I just keep dealing with a bunch of shit, because there is something that you're meant to do that you are not doing. You've been given probably many opportunities or lifetimes to tap into this particular gift or talent, to share these particular gifts or talents with you know, with the world, and you're not doing it. You keep hiding behind the shadows and you're suffering for it. That may be, that's for somebody specific or a few people. I genuinely believe that though. I believe when you sit there and when you have a life where you sit on your gifts and your talents and your true passions and your true desires, that you do start to suffer for it. If it's not physically, then internally. I do believe that. This card said an old pattern has risen up in you now, and you need to let it go for good, or something along that nature. It is time to tap into your gifts. No longer do you hide in the shadows. Now you can do it for a while to get yourself balanced and figure out and really get in tune with your inner knowing and what it is that your spirit is calling for you to do. But it is sometimes it is going to take you, maybe for a lot of you, it's going to take time for you to sit in meditation and reflection. Preferably in nature. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Let me get into that. It says transform and unveil your gifts. Take your time and focus on developing your gifts and strengths. That's what a lot of you are going to do with this hermit, with being in this hermit energy. In shamanic traditions, a shapeshifter is either an animal that has the capacity to change between species, or a shaman who has the capacity to transform into an animal to go journeying. If there is a wild animal you are particularly drawn to or fascinated by, it's probably because you can transform into one in your meditation or journeying. How amazing that right after that card is the meditation, is the hermit card, and he's meditating. I'm telling you, a lot of this time, this hermit is going to really, you removing yourself from other energies and really getting in tune with your inner energy is actually, it may, for some of you, it's going to spook you out. But some of you are going to get very in tune with what your calling and your true purpose is. It says, if there's a wild animal that you're drawn to or fascinated by, it is probably because you can transform into one in your meditation or journeying practice to go exploring in other worlds. When you shift into animal form, you can see the world through different eyes and tap into the animal survival skills to help yourself through a particular situation. You may have been through many challenges and lows, but now you're in a space of transformation. You're moving beyond your past challenges and honing your current strengths. There are opportunities for you to discover and rediscover the gifts and talents that you were born with and born to share. I knew it. All of your past experiences have only helped you see how strong you really are. You're an amazing soul. Oh wow. What did that last card say? It says something like, you did not come here to suffer. This reading isn't as surface as it may be coming off. For some of you, this message is not a message just for this in particular lifetime. This is spirit reiterating something that you were supposed to learn before. This is not a message for a baby soul. This is a message for an old soul. For sure. Okay, I'm going to finish. So it says, you may have been through many challenges. Wait. You may have been through many challenges and lows. But now you're in a position of transformation. You're moving beyond your past challenges and honoring your current strengths. There are opportunities for you to discover and rediscover the gifts and talents that you were born with and born to share. All of your past experiences have only helped you see how strong you really are. You are an amazing soul who can change and transform in ways that people least expect. You have many talents that you will share in your lifetime. You are aligned to stay focused on the light, knowing that it will guide you forward. When this card arrives, there's also an opportunity for you to tap into the power of your spirit animal. Note, if you're seeing a particular animal regularly, it's because its medicine is coming to you. For some of you, start looking up the meanings of animal totems. If you notice that, like there seems to be a particular animal, insect, or whatever, that keeps gravitating toward you, look up animal totem, spiritual meaning of blah 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 blah. I know for me, I literally just did this last week because cardinals, like red cardinals, have really been following me around. Female and male. They just like really keep showing themselves to me. And the last time it was a male and a female at the same time. I'm like, oh, is love coming? But yeah, start paying attention to that. And I mean all like literally all animals. They do have meanings behind them. Like it could be a fucking raccoon. I don't care. Can. Last one is hermit. Let's get into this, even though I kind of already know what it's getting at. It says retreat and recharge. Take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. Yes. That's why it's this honor your inner knowing. You need to sit with yourself. I said that though, as soon as the energy came up, it was so weird how it's like, for me to see this lady card, normally I would interpret this card like, oh, enjoy the fruits of your labor, go out, and you've worked so hard for this, and da 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 da. I didn't get that energy. The energy told me no. Something's coming up. You need to be prepared for something. And for some of you, you're already feeling it. Like there's just certain environments where it's like you're going through an elevate, like you're going through some type of transformation. So it's like certain environments that used to be like your jam, it ain't your jam no more. Like your spirit is starting to feel uneasy in certain environments that you used to be in. Or with certain patterns, it's like it's not. It says it's time to take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. The Hermit card is one of solitude and meditation. It represents your capacity to go within and arrive at the cave of your heart. Many of the answers to your problems lie within. And if you don't take time to connect with yourself and feel comfortable alone, you won't be able to hear the messages that are rising up inside you. I just heard like some of you have been like surrounding yourself in noise. And it's time to take, and like figuratively speaking, like you're keeping yourself distracted and busy from having to sit with yourself. But there is something that's going to be coming up that you need to be, your energy needs to be clear to get. I always I get, there's times when I feel these nudges. It's so weird. And I'm so happy that I've grown to a point where I've learned to be so much more self-aware. That's why I stopped smoking weed. Like, it just hit me. I'm like, it's been since May at this point where I'm like, my energy needs to be clear for something. I need to be clear so I can hear. I need my vessel to be clear. Like, you'll feel it. Like, certain things that you always do, you start feeling like, I need to stop. Like you'll just get like a random urge. I gotta stop going out. I need to stop drinking. I need to something. You'll start to feel it. And that's the shift that's happening. And it's like our soul feels it first. And at some point, it starts to catch up to us. You know, like, hold up. Shit's just off. Like, it's not feeling the same. It's not fulfilling it. It's not fulfilling like it used to be. Like, I feel like even like your normal vices don't feel like it's getting the job done anymore. You feel like you're holding yourself back or stagnating yourself. That's when you know. Many of the answers to your problems lie within. And if you don't take time to connect with yourself and feel comfortable alone, you won't be able to hear the messages that are rising up inside you. The cross-legged meditation practice, the Sri Yantra symbol behind him represents the union of masculine and feminine energies. Hence, support from Mother, Father, God. You have been working hard and giving your all to your current situation, and it may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. So you're being guided to take a step back at this time. If you're working on bringing something together, your over-involvement could impede the process. So retreat and breathe. If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought, even contemplation, before moving forward. Often when we rush in, we don't see how destructive our actions can be. So meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before proceeding further. Yeah. Some of you, your energy needs to be clear, because you're going to have some type of opportunities and things that come in, and you need to be ready to handle it. You need to be able to make the most of it when this comes. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. But it's nice. Let me use a few messages from the cosmos. From the cosmic messages of cosmic oracle cards. And then I'll close out. I just don't know how to use one deck. It's crazy how I get so many messages out of like 4 cards. 33 minutes worth of messages out of 4 cards. I'm on top of like the stuff that, it's like I'll get the downloads when I see the cards, and I'll get more downloads when I read the textbook definition of the cards. So it's interesting. Tell me more, Spirit, that's in alignment with this reading. What is it that the Divine Collective needs to hear and know to close out this reading? What is it that they need to hear and know to close out this reading? Not gonna lie, I haven't done readings because it's so fucking hot in this house. It's like, if I'm not up under the fan, well, I went to go buy some fans. I gotta get my AC fixed. Something going on with some type of part. I don't know. Waiting for insurance. But, okay. It says, when you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Tell me more. the energy is like you do need to use your discernment. Because for some of you, yeah, but just not yet. Not before you sit with yourself. It says, give your inner critic a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. You're not here to suffer, collective. It says, stay present. That's where life happens. It says, speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. A few more. It says, remember that it's okay to be happy. Really, it is. Tell me more. Tell me more, Spirit. A few more to close out this energy. It says, trust yourself always. Trust others once they've earned it. Back of the deck, a little bit of faith goes a long way. I'm going to pull one more. And close out. One more, Spirit. One more. Clear and concise. Okay. They gave me more than one more. It says, stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. And then it says, listen to your body and do what it is asking of you. And this is why it's so important for you to be tapped into your inner knowing, your inner voice. Stop giving away your power right now. Some of you, I just feel like what you're going through is really going to look like you removing yourself from a lot of different environments. From certain environments, certain friends, certain partnerships, certain workplaces, living situations. Some of you are already feeling it now. And I feel like for a lot of you, when you spend this time in Hermit, you're going to really understand who deserves to have access to your energy and who does not. Who's actually deserving to have access to your energy. Who are certain people that you can be around and actually be your true authentic self at a core level. Not your ego self. Who you could coexist when you're operating from your ego. But who you can coexist with when you are being your authentic self. Because, and this is why for so many of you, it's going to be a situation where you're being removed from certain environments because you are not one, like I said, you're not one way. You are multifaceted. You have many interests. You can't you're not a person that can be put in a box. It's like me. I'm a Gemini. I cannot be put in a box. Like, I'm just, even growing up, like when I was like in high school and middle school, like I didn't have like one type of group of friends. In like school, we had everything like was like categorized from like the lames and then like the popular kids. I had a mixture of both. I didn't consider myself either or. I was just me. I've always just been like, and some of you are like that. And for some of you, like, it may make you feel confused, like where do you belong? Where do you fit? You're not a category person. You are, I'm every woman. It's all in me. That's the song I'm hearing. Like, every woman, every man, like, you are not just one anything. Like, you might be a little ratchet, you might be a little classy, you might be a little spiritual, you might be a little, You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. However, when you're overindulging in one of anything, it's not right. As long as you're doing things in balance and you're not hurting nobody, be you. Absolutely, there are going to be a lot of people who don't understand you, but who cares? There are other multifaceted people who understand that and are going to absolutely admire that about you. The jack of all trades person, the person that can't be put in one category or one box. Well, this has been your reading collective. If this at all resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. It is a beautiful way to energetically donate back to the channel, and it's also a beautiful way to help me channel for you in future readings. I appreciate you all so much for your love and support. It does mean everything to me. And if you could just smash that like button so more people can be, could come across the reading, and it just helps me out a ton. So until next time, I love you all so much, and peace out.